Hi and welcome to Bikerheadz. My name's Ed and today I'll be giving you 5 top tips for staying cool on your motorcycle. Okay, so the first tip I'm going to give you is to keep your core temperature down. There's a couple of different ways of doing this. The most popular and the best way is to invest in a high quality mesh jacket. And obviously we all want to be safe on the bike, so we want to buy the best mesh we can. What I've got here is a Rukka Forsair Pro. That's an AFT core drawer. If you can find something with AFT core drawer, that is the strongest mesh on the market. It's going to keep your core temperature right down, allow airflow through the jacket in all conditions. And it's just going to keep you really cool in those summer months. Another way to keep your core temperature down is get a wet t-shirt, put it underneath, then that'll evaporate. As the water evaporates, it'll pull the heat out of your body and keep you nice and cool in those hot summer days. Okay, so second on the list is your helmet. Might seem obvious, but you want to get yourself a helmet with lots of ventilation on it, as much ventilation as possible. It's been designed in a wind tunnel to maximise the ventilation you can get, because obviously the more vents you've got on a helmet, quite often the more noise you're going to create. So you want to maximise the ventilation for the size of the vent. So if you look at the C4 Pro, for example, it's been designed in a wind tunnel. You've got a large scoop at the front, and then if you look at the vent down the bottom here, it's actually scooped, which means you're going to get more airflow because all the air that hits the bike is going to be directed straight down into that scoop. You're actually going to get more airflow through a scooped vent than one that's completely open. The other thing is, if you can get yourself a flip helmet like this one, obviously if you're at traffic lights, when you get hot you lose the wind flow, you can lift your chin bar up and allow some air into the helmet, let you breathe and allow some of that heat to escape from the helmet. Third and finally on the helmet is which liner it's got. When you look at cheaper helmets, they're just going to have a standard nylon or cotton liner. With this one you're getting a Coolmax liner, which is the coolest liner you can buy. It's going to wick the sweat away from your head, keep you nice and cool when you're on the bike in those hot days. Okay, third thing on our list is your gloves in your hands. How do you keep your hands cool in those hot days? Bering Kiff glove here is a full mesh glove, textile mesh. That's when you get the most airflow through. All gloves now pretty much on the market need to be CE approved, so you're going to get the protection you need. As you can see down the back, we've got this air mesh, so the air can run straight through the glove, give you loads and loads and loads of airing, cooling air coming through to your hands. On the palm, you've still got a full leather. If you can look out for a full leather on the palm, that's where you need the protection the most. You're probably going to fall off and hit your hands on the ground like this. So that's where you need the leather. For those guys that want a bit more protection, you should look at a full grain leather glove with perforations in the back to allow as much airflow through. That's going to give you the most protection and keep your hands cool, whereas this is going to keep your hands the coolest on the market. Okay, then we're going to talk about the bottom half of your body and your legs. Keeping your legs cool is always difficult. Leathers get extremely hot. The textiles that most of us own with waterproof linings in aren't getting any air through and aren't letting a lot of moisture out. So when you're looking at your legs, you should be looking at a mesh trouser, something like a Forsair Pro trouser from Rukka, or a pair of jeans like these from PMJ. A few things when you're looking at jeans though, they vary in thickness massively. When you look at a pair of PMJ Legends like this, you're getting the new AAA rating, getting Nox armour, using TranAm that's woven in Italy by the guys at PMJ to make the jeans as thin as possible, but still giving you a massively good slide time. And finally, they're lining the jeans with Coolmax to allow you to wick as much sweat away as possible. Something like a PMJ Legend, made in Italy, where it's very, very hot and the guys know how to deal with the hot weather. It's well worth looking at. The final thing I'm going to talk about is your feet. So in the UK here, often we go into the shop and we just want a waterproof boot because we're in the UK, it's probably going to rain. But obviously in the summer months, the one thing that's more breathable than a Gore-Tex membrane is having no membrane at all. So we've got here is a couple of examples of short boots. Again, you want short because you want to keep as much of the boot off your leg as possible to allow the air to flow around your legs, keep you nice and cool. So we've got a couple of short boots here. Pick up the Falco Kaspar boot here. This is an engineer's style boot, no waterproof lining, so you're going to get full airflow through the front here. But it is full leather, so it's going to stop a bit of the air around the rest of the boot, but it is going to let your foot breathe absolutely brilliantly. Superb for summer use. The other option is more of a trainer style boot, become more and more popular over the last few years. So this one obviously based on that classic trainer silhouette. Has an air text around here, so it's fully perforated around the whole of the shoe. It's going to let loads of air flow through. Absolutely perfect for summer months. If I just spin it round, it's got a couple of breather holes in here with nice brass rivets as well, so it keeps it nice and cool in your foot. So that's to keep your feet as cool as possible. Get yourself a boot without a membrane in. It makes a massive difference. And if you need more information on any of the products I've shown you today, or any more information at all, go to bikerheadz.co.uk, where you can download a copy of the catalogue, or go into your local dealer and have a chat and they'll give you a catalogue as well. Please click like and subscribe below.